next course would be the smart station. So we'll not waste time. So let's the speaker start right now. I'm welcome to tell you what I'm doing for you to have some ideas so that you can present your project. And I would like to advise you on the video that we have worked with Technology North Bangkok, and we are on the going of developing this project. And I would like to tell you the background. I graduated from electrical engineering since 2008 to 2009. It's 4 ages, and I have chance to work on the energies, and I'm the consultant of the biggest company. I can't tell you the name. And a few years ago on the new innovation and investment, and we do the report, and they have made decision on this pathway, and we have lots of things. We have seen lots of things, and we have done lots of things, and we have chance to join to visit the exhibitions on Europe, and their shareholders, boss, Germany company. And I would like to share you the link on the website, and so that you can visit their website. Since the person who only graduated from high school, and nowadays they became a biggest unicorn in Europe and brilliant world. And so that will not waste time, I would like to ask you permission to share our presentation. Does it show up? Doesn't? Let me check. How could we share this? This is the sample station that we are working on it near the beach. My company joined with the North Bangkok Technology, and we have the support from the Science Ministry. First of all, before we go on, I would like to focus on the commercial vehicle. Since I worked from 2008, this vehicle in Thailand and have Thai clients. For example, the bus in Prat Padang, you will see the electric train. One of the company in Thailand, they brought 1,000 vehicles. They have different kinds of cars. The mini autos has played a significant role. Before I join, I want to give you some brief. Maybe some of you have some chance to get on the amusement electric vehicles. That one is the electric vehicles. Maybe it's DC or AC motors. Don't worry. From that point, they developed to make it bigger and more safety. So let's see the main component. What is the main component? The first one is the electrical controller with high pressure. If you study about electricity, induction motor has high proficiency. It's better than DC motor for many reasons. Tesla is the one who produced this. That's why they name Tesla as a company, and they are wealthy now, more than brilliant. This is DC to AC, and to propel the electricity, to press the body of the vehicle and the motor controller. The wire harness is like the blood. There is the high pressure and low pressure, and also the power battery system. If you see the 7 components, we can see we have the main component. Our Prime Minister has been pushed the car like internal combustion engines. The only one that we have some advantage is the third component. I think this project, this contest is very good, as you are pioneer. If you can't think about any project, you can contact me directly, because I have some project that clients needs and could be publicly served, and we are looking for the great one. For this reason, we see these 7 main components. 6 components. In our country, we don't have that, and that's why it's very difficult to do this kind of business. For this reason, if we would think about electricity vehicles, we need to forget the trade about the regular vehicles, because it's totally different platform. We have the whole structure, the brake, and the rest, forget it. Tesla lead the Toyota. This is one of the reasons. This is the equipment. Most of it is electronics. If you graduate from this, you would be the advantage. You will have good knowledge about electric vehicles. One of these would be rapidly grow is high voltage wire. This is high pressure. Chinese vehicle has 400 voltage. Tesla has one of the pressure kind. For this reason, I would like you to understand this one is the opportunity, and this one has high chance because use 800 voltage. They have cause and reasons. We'll go to the next slide. Next slide. I would like to give you some brief. This is the sample of the vehicles. The real situation, real use is the internal vehicle in Khon Kaen University. The length is 6 meters. During this period, if you have chance to visit Khon Kaen or friends at Khon Kaen University, you will see this vehicle that they are using. And we have that electric vehicle project over there. So I'm trying to move the slide. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go to the next presentation. Sorry, not to waste time. I'm trying to not wasting time. It's coming now. I'm sorry. The vehicle that we have been using in Bangkok is in all season. It's about 8.5 meters. It's brought people from all season to Plantis BTS station. The next one, it's about more than 100 bus. It's longer than 12 meters. If you have chance, the 29, basically it's at Phra Padang station. Sit and you would feel the different atmosphere, so that you would feel the electric vehicles. This is for logistic or transportation. Different companies use it. Within the next year, you will see more. We have more projects, more than 300 vehicles from one companies will come out soon. I would like to come to smart station. What is this? It's a concept of the new service. It would be different from the old or the present station. We think out of the smart station. When we go to the station, it's not about the charger. It's about, we talk about the time of charging. It's about 350 kilowatt in our country. We don't have it yet. We have, for general service, is about 120 kilowatts. We have 240 kilowatts. If you started about it, 500 kilowatts, try 300 kilowatts. It's like we use the whole village electricity, like the small village. So we will face different problems come along. We have to learn the energy management. We have to get the good station. It's take a lot of energies. We have to learn how to manage the energy. Nowadays, everybody have smartphone. So we need to have different charger, a lot of charger. Basically, when they have the station, basically they go to 7-Eleven to find some drinks. But we have the vehicle station. They have food service as well. It's joined with the research project with the Commerce Ministry and Technology Ministry. Nowadays, we are on the process of building this project. Hope it would be success within this year. We have started for many years, but because of COVID, we have to stop it for a year. But now it's in a good going. One of the main thing is the charger. The charger has two kinds. Left hand, you see AC charger. AC charger is from China, America, Europe. Not in detail today. What are they? But let's focus on Thailand. We use the European standard. I don't want to tell you about the background why we use like European style. Since in the past, in the history, we use Europe standard, and that's why we have the cooperation with them, and we adopt this standard for our country. But the size is a little bulky. But AC charge is similar as the hot machine heater is about 12 kilowatts. A heater is a weight around 6 kilowatts. If you look at the left, you will see it's totally different size. DC charger, it changed from the AC to DC and push the high electricity into the direct energy. To get to DC energy, it works like a computer. They are not internal combustion engine as in the past. They are the computer on the wheel. It's just like the computer can run. The DC and EV need to speak the same language so that they can transmit the high energy, the high power to the from the charger to the engine. Otherwise, it's impossible to send the high power in the short period. Talk about the charger, AC charger. If to see it from a simple way, you have a mobile charger. If you cut off the AC, we'll have the charger, and it just gives the energy or the power. It transmits the power or energy. The charger is in the vehicle. AC charger and DC charger is different. I don't believe YouTuber because they give you the wrong explanations. You are the students. You are the expert of engineering. YouTuber has no knowledge and give you false information. DC charger is a quick charge. It's not. DC charger is giving you the DC to the battery. So it's another computer. Look, I have an opportunity to visit the stations, but on the street or the big station, or material packing for the bus. Each unit has 20 to 30 kilowatts. Is pretty high. This, out of this, it's about energy storage system or charging management system. The platform of storage, energy storage. We have solar cell, we have installation, battery installation, the same one with the EV from the energy management, so that we have, when we use the high energy, the electricity would be expensive. In the night, it's distributed to the energy to the client. The ESS is the energy storage at Lamplakong. So I visit them and I would like to share. Beside the charger, it's the application. Nowadays, we know that we have Grab applications, we have Shopee applications. So you would be familiar how to use the application. So this application is very useful. This is the front, and at the back it would belong to the owner. How to manage the station. We have those features to develop and help the entrepreneur or the owner or manufacturer know who use the application, so that they can communicate with each other, so they can make the booking. In the foreign countries, this stuff is pretty normal. But in our country, even we have application, we cannot book. We have problem with online booking. This is the reason why when we do EV, we cannot think about the automobiles. We have to think about the management as well. As I talked earlier, we have to look at the EV as a new computer with the wheels, and we can develop the new projects or different things to be more useful. We think about the future vehicles. Let's take a look at the current problems. The EV productions and involve energy. First, the kind of battery that I would like to show you. There are 6 kinds. Actually, there are 10. The first one is NCA, nickel, cobalt, aluminum. N is the abbreviation. It's made from Tesla, produced in America, not in China. It's different one. Another one is NCM. It's Chinese vehicle. It's the sedan. It's a personal car. The third one on the left hand, I don't want to go too detailed, just want to bring it up. These automobiles could be used in commerce. Tesla, that produced in China, that is LFP. Look at the table. You would see the specific energy. I would like to show that is the advantage and disadvantage of different kinds of battery. If you're interested, you can contact the university and we can arrange a session, and I'm willing to share in a deep level what's advantage and disadvantage, what are the background, so that you would understand. But today we don't have that much time, just want to share some. If you want to know more, YouTube website, there are so plenty of resource would help you to understand the advantage and disadvantage. The next one is about distance. Everyone stuck with this issue. My clients, the first question I would hear, how long the car can run, can be propelled. Do you know how many kilometers you use your car? It's not over 100 kilometers. If you want to take a long distance, if you will you plan ahead? Will you take some rest? Yes, you need to plan about the station to fill up your gas. But when I was little, I need to think about the station that I could fill the gas. Nowadays, we don't have enough charger or station. For this reason, there are many questions. In the future, one pack of battery can run 1 kilometers, and every 5 kilometers, there would be no question about this. About 90 to 95%, you can find that people use their use the charger at home and charge it at night with AC charger. Ask them, they use a car for a year. Do they have a chance to go to the charger outside of your home? I think even a year they never done that, because the external service charger is AC charge that PEA have or provide is AC charger. So the first, I never seen the DC for free. This is because AC charge will only release the energy for 3 to 7 kilowatts, but AC is 250 kilowatts. To pay for electricity to the government is so expensive, so it's not free and it's not give it a lot. This is the reason why we have this session, because we have lack of local skilled laborers. We have Skywell that have marketing and the compose the cars, and I'm looking for the laborers. Until today, we don't have people yet. We have to teach them, develop them. I would like to invite you. This is the great opportunity for your life, that you can own the station of EV in the future. You could be the entrepreneur. You could be the owner. So I hope this project that we arranged for you is great for the public and for all of you, because we lack of manpower. If we want to be the hub of the EV, as the Prime Minister has mentioned. So we have the questions, and we have the question and the news that the EV has burning down, like the hybrid from 100 vehicles sold in America. The car fire got total fires about 16,000 cars. The gas car, more than 1 million cars, is about 100,000 cars has been in fire. What about the electricity vehicle? Look at the results. It's totally 10 times different that got the fire. You would see the proportion of the car fire would be the small amount when we compare with the gasoline cars. Why it's become the big news? Because when we come to the news thing, people like to criticize the internal combustion engine. They don't have enough profit. That's why they like to criticize EV. It's not that that would be that sensitive to the fire, but because it's new, and that's why it's a high criticism from the society and the competitors. Be confident to use the EV in the right way, and it could be more safety than the regular car. The next one. The power is from electricity, right? And nowadays, the power of productions is 71 gigawatt per hour. If you studied about electricity, you would understand. Let's say, for example, one car use 50 kilowatts per hour. What about the million vehicles? 1 million multiply, right? So 50 million kilowatt per hour, right? So we need to find the power or energy 5 gigawatt at least. So plenty of resource of energy. Where will we get the energy? From the power plant, right? So the power plant needs to have high power to distribute. So the electricity made of natural gas and different things. Where would we get it from? Because it's so expensive, it costs so much. So we worried about the resource. It's not the station, it's about the resource of the power. Where we can find the power resource. This is the heart of the problem. We need to plan about the the sender, the distributor. We need to plan, so you will see the problem. So it's an opportunity for business. So I want to give you this opportunity to try to find out the solution how we can create an electrical vehicle. So we'll try to make this happen. And there's also a lot of people from the electric energy. So now I want to give you something to think about. Is this EV? So, but this is connect with the generator with the petrol or gas. So I'm not sure whether this is electrical or this is petrol. So I'm not too sure. So at the moment, it's nearly come to the end of my session. But what I would like to give this to you is there will be video on the YouTube for you to have a look. There will be the slide that I provided as well. I would like to end my session now. Thank you very much.